Hi everyone, I'm Surbhi. This is We Crave That. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today's video is very special. It's our hair botox treatment. मेरे बहुत ज़्यादा curly बाल हैं and I love my curls, but they do get very unmanageable and some days are a lot of struggle. So I've been thinking of getting something done, but I've always had my inhibitions. But very recently I mustered the courage and I went and spoke to a few salons, and I wanted to know what are the different kind of treatments that are available, and I bumped upon this one treatment called Hair Botox, and I had read a lot about it already, and I also started doing my own research about what hair botox really is. मैंने काफ़ी videos देखी of other people and how their experience was, and somehow after knowing everything, after reading everything, watching everything, I realized that this was the treatment that I wanted to get done on my hair. I did not have any courage to get keratin done or to get straightening done, but hair botox was something that when I heard about it, I read about it, I came to know about the procedure and the kind of experiences that people have had. I thought that I should definitely give it a try. So because I got this done, and because I know that a lot of other people, a lot of other girls and boys, they do want to know about it, so I thought, why don't I tell you about my experience and give you a very authentic review of how hair botox really is. Does that work? Does that not work? So yeah, let's begin and talk more about it in detail. So first things first, hair botox होता क्या है? Hair botox is a treatment जो आपके dry, frizzy, unmanageable and damaged hair को smooth करता है. It's a treatment that gives a lot of moisture to your hair. What happens is that if you have curly hair especially, तो जो nutrients हैं, जो moisture है, वो आपके बालों में उतना easily travel नहीं कर पाता है. Hence, anybody and everybody who have highly curly hairs, उनके बाल frizzy होते हैं because the moisture is not able to travel from the roots to the tip of the hair. So the whole idea of getting a botox, hair botox, is that वो आपके बालों में moisture lock कर देता है. And please do not confuse it with the botox that people get done onto their faces. It is very different. There are no injectables included in the treatment. They are not a part of the treatment. It's a very easy process and it does take a few hours, but it's nothing like the face botox. So we've spoken about what hair botox is, वो मैंने आपको बता दिया. Now moving forward, I will tell you why I decided to get it done. मेरे बाल काफ़ी ज़्यादा frizzy थे, बहुत ज़्यादा curly थे, and I've got that from my father's side of the family. And though I've always loved my curly hair, I've never liked the super sleek hair. I feel that they look very flat. They don't add character to your, or they don't add any style to your personality. They do nothing. They just fall flat on your hair. At least that's what used to happen with me whenever I used to go to the parlor to get my hair done. So I knew from the very beginning that I do not want a treatment that makes my hair fall flat on my scalp. I did have, वो जो appliances होते हैं, the hair combs that make your hair, the styling appliances. So I did try all of that, but and some of them did work also. But slowly and slowly my scalp started getting very dry. मेरा already बहुत ज़्यादा dryness था, and because I was using those appliances so often, even with some serum for heat protection and all, it really damaged my scalp and I ended up getting hair psoriasis. Now hair psoriasis is not dandruff, hair psoriasis is not any other thing. Psoriasis can happen anywhere on your body. So I developed that. It's just basically a lot of dryness that happens, and I developed that. Thankfully it wasn't that severe, but it was a lot of trouble for me, and I was just dealing with a lot of problem in terms of managing my hair. Psoriasis had made my hair all the more frizzy, and it was it was just really bad, because if I was using medicated shampoos, they were dry on my hair even though they were good for my scalp. So it was just a very vicious cycle that I was in. So while I started treating my psoriasis with some very good products, so I'm not going to talk about those products here. It's not a video on psoriasis, hair psoriasis, it's a video on hair Botox. So while I started taking care of my scalp, my hair, and it really started showing some results, I still was very keen on getting something done with my hair, because मुझे आप लोगों का तो नहीं पता, but मेरे साथ ऐसा काफ़ी often होता था that even if I'm looking my best, if my hair are not combed properly, or if they are just very unmanageable and frizzy, it would really bring my confidence down. I think hair plays a very important part. There were days when I had done blow dry, when I had gotten some treatment done, and my hair would sit so nicely like a crown on my head, and I would have that extra confidence and oomph in me. So those were some really good days, and I was longing for something that would not make me regret, some treatment that would not make me regret what I've done to my hair. So I just stumbled upon hair Botox. So I stumbled upon hair Botox while I was doing a lot of research on the various kind of treatments that are there. There was keratin, there was straightening, smoothing, blah blah blah. But all of those things, I always read that there are a lot of harmful chemicals in the process that are being used, and it leads to cancer, it leads to something else, and it was just very scary for me, and I didn't want to do something like that. Just put me in danger. Second of all, I didn't want the kind of finished product that I was told that smoothing or keratin would have on my hair. I didn't want the texture of my hair to change. So all these products, for what they were doing is that they were changing the texture of my hair. They would make it super sleek, and I just did not want that. I wanted something which keeps the volume that I have on my hair, and at the same time make me look really nice and really prim and proper, and would just keep the frizz at bay. So that's exactly where I got to know about hair Botox, and I started doing some more research. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I went and spoke to many parlors, many salons, and I wanted to know what they have to say about it. I spoke to them about all three processes: Botox, keratin, straightening, and smoothing. And what each one of them, they told me was, ma'am, with your hair, because you have luscious long hair, even we would not suggest you to get the other three done, because A, yes, harmful, they're very harmful, chemicals are very toxic that are used, and B, what happens is that once you get this keratin and straightening and smoothing done, A, your hair, they look just really dead and flat. So that shape of the scalp is, that's how the hair falls. If your hair are not naturally straight, if you get one of these treatments done, how they fall is just something I really dislike. Second of all, once they are straight, they look really like poker straight from the bottom. They are like thorns, which again was a big no-no for me. And thirdly, what my major concern was that if I get any of these three treatments done, what happens is that once the new hair starts to grow, so the initial few hair are going to be really damaged because of the chemicals and the heat, and so of course there would be this much patch that would be really bad, or your original hair, and then this patch is very straight and sleek, and I hated that. I've seen so many people just walking around with such not hairdo, but then whatever that was. So, and it looks terrible. So I just knew that these three are not for me, and hair Botox is something that leaves when the effect of hair Botox starts to go away, it just makes the hair how it is after every wash, like the whole effect of it will just start to fade away slowly and slowly. So it's not that your hair, this part, the ones where the treatment is done, is going to look very different, and the new coming hair will look something very different. So that was one of my main concerns. And even the people who were working at the salon told me that, ma'am, hair botox is something that we would also recommend for you and for us, because these keratin these other treatments are really harmful, not just for you but also for the people who are doing this on your hair. So I just wanted to be very sure about it. I don't know how much with whatever information is available online about hair botox, I did not really bump into a lot of negative things about hair botox. So I thought that this is my go ahead and I should get it done, and I did. I went last week and got my hair treatment done. I got hair botox done. So guys, my hair were very curly, they were very coil-like, very dry, very frizzy, unmanageable. I'll also put some pictures so that you know what I'm talking about. In fact, in some of my previous videos, you can actually see the original texture of my hair, and it was very bad. There were days initially, very long back, when my hair used to be very healthy, like even with heavy curls, but not anymore, thanks to the stress, the kind of lifestyle all of us are living, and it had just become a nightmare for me. So I did what I had to do. I went and I told them that I want to get hair botox done. So depending upon the length of my hair, they told me my budget, and it came up to be around I think 10 to 11,000. Yeah. So the first things first that they did was that they just put some cream in my hair, and they left it for 5 minutes, and then they washed my hair 3 times. And once that was done, I was taken to the chair where they just took like really bits of my hair, like very tiny section, like painfully tiny section, and they started applying the cream that works. The Botox cream, you can say. So once they put on my hair, they wrapped a cling wrap around my head, and I had to sit for odd 11-12 minutes, and then they came back. They just pressed my hair with a flat appliance, that with the you know what I'm talking about, the flat thing. Yeah. So they used the tongs, they flattened my hair with it while the serum was in my hair, and they flattened my hair twice. So once they were done doing it, they started all over again immediately. After that, I was taken to get my hair washed, just rinsed, no shampoo this time, and then they put conditioner in my head, and they left it for another 8 to 10 minutes. And after that was done, my hair was washed, I was taken to the seat, back again to the chair, where they just blow dried my hair. No styling, no nothing, just blow dried my hair, because they didn't want any moisture to be left in my scalp, in my hair, anywhere, because I believe moisture does tend to affect the hair botox treatment. So they just really dried it thoroughly, very nicely, with cold air, not hot. And yeah, that was that. And I loved how my hair felt. Like, if I can show you, yeah, this is how my hair are today. And if you will see my previous photos, if you will see my previous videos, you can see that, see, this is all, there's that volume also, they're manageable, and they don't look bad, they look very stylish. I can play around with my hair so much. So what I really liked about, once it finished the whole process, what I really loved about it, that it just felt natural. Like nobody would look at my hair and say, oh, you've got a treatment done, because these keratin and all, they tend to have that effect on your hair. But with Botox, it just felt so nice, and it just feels very natural. They're so smooth, there's no tangle, nothing that I have in my hair, and I've never enjoyed my hair so much. You know, I love combing my hair. I used to love it, but because of the whole curls and all, any girl who has curly hair or boy, they, you know, you're not supposed to curl your hairs because that sort of opens the curls and then your hair becomes all the more unmanageable and frizzy. And I was just not the person who had the patience to do the whole curly girl hair routine. Also, I did not even want that much curls. My curls were, my actual curls were, you know, my hair was straight up till here and then the curls would fall right here. So I used to like that. But when I started using those particular creams and butter for curly hair, they just made my hair really curly from roots to the tips, which I just disliked. And also I did not have the patience. I thought that whatever products that those were, there was a lot of product built up in my scalp when I used those products that were made for curly hair girls. So that's why I decided to go for Hair Botox, and guys, I love it. It's the best feeling. My hair are so manageable. I can style them quickly and I can do anything. Like it's the best 10,000, 11,000 that I've spent on myself. And yeah, now I just want to step out every opportunity that I have. I just want to flaunt my hair, be very confident and look nice and all of those things. So yes, it was a wonderful experience, and yes, it was a wonderful experience. So this guy did, the one who was working on my hair, did tell me a few tips that I have to follow to make the effect of the this Botox long lasting. On my hair, he said, because they were more rigid, the curls were more heavy, hair are dense, and my hair are also very thick. So he said that on my hair, the effect should last for 2.5 or 3 months. Like it would be 20 washes basically. So he said that make sure that first of all, he was suggesting some particular shampoo and conditioner, and I didn't want to spend money on that. So the whole idea is what I'd also seen on other YouTube channels. The whole idea is that you use clean shampoos, clean products basically, no sulfur, sulfate, no whatever other chemicals and whatever that is, just clean organic things. And I already use a shampoo that's very organic and very good for my hair. My hair have been reacting very nicely to it, so I didn't opt for the shampoo or conditioner. What he did tell me that when I have to wash my hair, I have to leave the conditioner for minimum 8 to 10 minutes. Once that is done, I rinse it, I dry my hair, and I put a serum, a hair serum, and then I blow dry my hair. And since a lot of, you know, those appliances with cold air are very expensive and I don't have it as of now, so he just told me that even with your regular blow dry, just keep it really far off and just thoroughly dry your hair, because there shouldn't be any moisture. So I'm supposed to do that, and once my hair are thoroughly dried, I'm supposed to again apply a lot of serum. Okay. Second of all, he told me that whenever, or is it third? Yes, the third thing that he told me was that whenever my hair feels frizzy, they start getting frizzy, I need to put hair serum. So hair serum is basically gold for me. I need to make use of it as much as possible. The fourth thing that he told me, that I need to comb my hair at least 3 times a day. So I get up in the morning, I comb my hair after I brush and get ready and everything. Then I comb my hair once during the afternoon and once in the evening. So, and I spend like good 5 to 7 minutes combing my hair, because that's something like exercise for the roots, and it feels great. Now, I think these were the only things that he told me, the tips that he gave. Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, but when before my this treatment, I used to have a lot of hair fall, and I also read and heard in a lot of videos that people who have hair fall issues shouldn't get it done because this can trigger a lot more hair fall. But I mean, I'm gladly, and I'm very surprised that for me it was, I mean, touch wood, for me it was just the opposite. Before the treatment, my hair, I used to lose hair like crazy, like a dog, okay? And now it's just 3 to 4 strands here and there, and that's about it. So I think this hair Botox game has been really good for me. It has really changed my whole personality, because now I'm confident stepping out. Otherwise it was such a mess, you know. There would be days when I would look so nice in my dress, but the minute I used to look myself and my hair used to be so unmanageable, I used to feel so bad that, oh my god, like what's wrong with my hair, why can't I tame them? I tried to use a lot of hair wax, gels and blah blah blah, but I just did not like basically a lot of product in my hair. I just tried to keep it very minimal, and also I'm very lazy like that, so I didn't like to do or get indulged in a lot of such things. So yeah, I think hair Botox has been really good for me, and this is basically my hair after the first wash. This is not immediately after treatment. This is after the first wash, and I thought that I should make it after the first wash, because that is you know how my hair will be, and I think they're awesome, and I would definitely recommend to any girl or boy who's struggling with his or her hair. And girl, you've got this, and it's going to be a game changer for you. But what I'll also do is that I will make an edit video maybe after 2 to 3 months to tell you how this whole thing is going, for how long did this treatment last on my hair type, and I'm going to update you whether I regret it. Maybe my emotions have changed about it, but I hope not. But I will definitely give you an update on the video and tell you that how I feel after 2 to 3 months, and whether I would be going for a second round of hair Botox treatment. So yeah, this is me. I hope that it was useful for you, and I hope that I have answered all of your doubts, all of your questions. If you still have anything, any other question that you think that I haven't answered, if you have any other query, so please feel free to comment below. I will make it a point to answer all your questions, because I know how helpless one can be, you know, especially when it comes to hair. So let me know, drop your comments, and I will definitely answer all your questions. And if any of you have got it done already, let me know how was your experience. So yeah, then I think this is a good time to end the video. Hope you learned something, and hope I've motivated you to go ahead and make that stitching happen on your cut and get your treatment done. So yeah, this is me signing off. Surabhi, bye bye.